children, it's me back on my channel, Soul Journey. So today I am doing a video about why I shaved my head. I do have my reasons, as I'm sure you guys can imagine. Some spiritual, some more human, you might say. But anyway, I wanted to talk about those reasons and why I decided to do that, and my thoughts and feelings on it. This is officially like day 2. I guess I shaved my head last night, as you guys saw in the previous video. So yeah, I thought I would get into my personal reasons for shaving my head, because it isn't just aesthetic by any means. If you like this video, please give it a like and hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Or if you want to check out my other social media, the links to those are in the description down below, along with my Etsy page, where you can purchase tarot readings done by me, clothing, crystal jewelry, and other things like that. Also, if you would like to support me and my projects and putting out my content, I have a GoFundMe down in the description below, which you can donate to if you would like. And I think that's it. Alright, so let's off to the video. Alright, so as you guys know, my hair was pretty long. Guys, it is so freaking hot out. It's like 85 degrees. It's ridiculously humid, and I'm just like, oh my god, it's so warm. Anyway, so my hair was really long, and my hair grows extremely fast. So I have cut my hair short, ish, several times in my life. And, but it's always been very feminine, and I have had kind of a love-hate relationship with my hair over the years, mostly hate. My hair has just never done what I wanted. When I was younger, I didn't like that it was curly. I had really long hair when I was little, because it just grew so much. And so my hair was pretty good when I was younger. I didn't really care about it that much. And then when I hit puberty, it got really, really curly, and I just, for some reason, couldn't stand it. I couldn't, so I straightened it a lot, and it was really one of the two things I really didn't like about my body. One being my hair, two being my teeth. I used to have very crooked teeth. Anyway, not anymore. Yay, braces. So, it was just something I really rejected about myself, and I didn't like. And, over the years, I have learned to appreciate my hair at different times. For a while, I did accept the curliness, and it was really great. But a couple of years ago, it just, I don't know what happened. It was either damaged from straightening it a lot or whatever, but my bangs just went straight, but then like at a weird, like kind of like ocean wave kind of thing, and not in the good sense. And so I've just, had this really love-hate relationship with my hair, but mostly just because I couldn't get it to be what I wanted, and I always felt like it was either a pain in the ass, or I just was super self-conscious about it all the time, and it's just been something that's really bad, like I either felt too masculine, it wasn't straight enough, it wasn't curly enough, whatever it was, and recently I had really been having a hard time with it. It was getting thinner, because my dreads were in it, and dry from dyeing it and straightening it, and I was just like, it was a really big part of my femininity. Every day it was the struggle with my hair. What am I gonna look like? Do I look good enough? It brought me a lot of anxiety, and so I had this thought of that my face is too masculine, and without my hair, how can I be beautiful? How can I be, feminine? Which I know isn't really accurate, like I am me no matter what my hair looks like, or no matter what anything looks like, And so about a year ago, I kind of got in my head that I wanted to shave my head at some point, to have a few weeks of, because my hair grows very fast. This will be short hair, like a pixie cut in a few weeks. To learn how to be feminine and accept myself without my hair. And it kind of got stuck in my head, for a while. But, I was dating people who like my long hair, not that like I should be choosing things based on who likes me, but you know, when you're dating someone or you like someone and they're like, oh my god, you're so sexy and I love your hair, it's just like, why would I cut it off, you know? And so, you know, there was this sense of like, I'm not going to be pretty enough without it. People won't accept me without my hair. And so that was a really big thing for me. And so, you know, I really, you know, I realized that at some point in my spiritual practice, this was going to be something I would experience, because I wanted to let go of that attachment. I wanted to not have any other possibility but to accept myself for who I am, you know, really get to, you know, appreciate my face without the hair, you know, what do I really look like, you know, like who is this person, like, you know. So I kind of put it on the back burner for something I would do in the future, but I wasn't really sure exactly when, but I had this feeling that it was going to happen. So like I said recently, my hair just has gotten really, really unhealthy, and no matter what I do with it, it was just, I couldn't like it. Like, it was just so bad. Like, if I straightened it, if it was curly, it just was not healthy. And so this is more like the human aspect. I decided that I wanted to cut it because I want to grow out my hair without messing with it. Like, I'm thinking about dyeing it like while it's short, but then of course that can grow out really fast and you can cut it. But I really want my hair to grow out in a healthy way, you know, and you know, really give it some love and give myself some good head massages and just, you know, let it. And you know, like, my hair, my diet is so much better, and I'm trying to treat my hair better, so there's that human aspect of me feeling like, honestly, keeping my hair was going to be more traumatic to me on a day-to-day basis than shaving it, which seems crazy, but it's really true. I was like, last night I was like, Mom, like, shaving my head seems really insane, but like, I can't handle this anxiety of my hair anymore. Like, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. So, and then on top of that, I'm single. I'm enjoying being single and empowered. My current practice right now is really delving into womanhood and femininity and what that means, and accepting the yoni and just all of these amazing things. And so that combination of reasons made me realize that I really wanted to, you know, release any of these attachments I had to this idea that hair somehow made or, you know, makes or breaks me as a woman. You know, I'm me no matter what I look like. So I just, you know, I really just felt like the need to let it go. Not to mention, on a side note, when you have your hair long, or any hair, it holds on to this cell memory of whatever you were doing while it was growing out. So if you have really long hair, you actually have all of those cell memories in your hair. And my hair was still around from Australia, my past relationships. And so, you know, I was having a really hard time with the idea of cutting all that off. You know, what does that mean? What is, you know, who am I without Australia? Who am I without these identities? And, you know, immediately when I thought it, I was like, oh my God, that's a good reason to cut my hair. Like, I need to work through that. Because I've had attachment stuff to things my whole life. That's something that has been the physical things, you know, real attachments. And it's something that I've worked a lot through, but then there's those little things. And so I realized, I was like, no, that's not a good reason. The reasons I wanted to keep my hair were just, I felt either worthy of working through or something I just needed to, you know, be like, no, that's a ridiculous reason. Not that it's an invalid reason, because all of our feelings are valid, but just like, is that thought or belief serving me? And, you know, ultimately, no. So last night I was just like, Mom, like, I need to do something. I need to, and I'm gonna lose my nerve. But that's the thing, like, I knew that if I waited till today, I'd still want it. Like, I was never gonna not want it until it was done. So I shaved my head last night, and something that I found really interesting was that Well, first of all, it feels very harsh. It's not light. And so I've noticed that I've been really noticing like how I move and behave and dress to like compensate for that. I think that's interesting. But also like this idea that I don't have to do my hair. Like I was rolling. I was laying on the couch last night and I was like, oh God, this is gonna mess up my hair. I'm like, no, it's not. And then this morning I was just like, oh my God, I don't have to like wash my hair. I don't have to let it dry. Like there's just these things that like have taken up so much time in my life and now I don't have to worry about it. So far for this first day, it has been interesting. I every time I look in the mirror, I do get a little like, ooh, that's intense, you know? But why? Why is it intense? What is the story we have around everything? But mostly hair. Yeah, in the shower last night, I had this, like, I thought about this. I'm like, oh my God, my pubes are longer than my hair. How reverse is that to, like, culture? You know? Like, also, my brother has long hair. I'm like, talk about, you know, not conforming to, you know, gender norms or whatever. And I was just, but like, why are they there? Why are we so caught up in that? It's hair. It grows back. It grows back. Why do we have such a judgment around it? Why, you know, this is my face. This is my face. Why? Why does it matter? Why does it matter? It doesn't. I mean, I shave my legs all the time. I grow out my armpit hair. I shave it. Like, why does it matter? It shouldn't. It does, because these are traumas and restrictions we've had on ourselves that we put on ourselves for an experience, but like, is it serving us anymore? Is this something that we want to play into? Like, why hold on to things that are just going to cause us more stress and anxiety? We do not change in value no matter what we look like or what we do. We are still this. You're still who you are at your essence. It's eternal. And so ultimately that is why I shaved my head, because I wanted to experience that realization and understand that everything is transient. This isn't gonna last, and I can honor this experience, but also this idea of that, like, patience and accepting what is, because honestly there's nothing I can do about this unless I was gonna buy a wig, which would be ridiculous and expensive. Like, there's nothing I can do about this. It just is. I just have to be okay with myself. This is ultimately a self-love practice. You know, like taking pictures of myself and posting them and not worrying about, you know, if there's someone I like, if they're going to think I'm attractive. You know, like, really? If someone's going to appreciate me for myself, if they can't handle me with short hair, then they can't handle me. Like, that's just the thing, because this is the stuff I do. This is the kind of stuff I do. I'm in emotional boot camp, you know, in the good sense. You know, I want to take that on, whether it's relationships or emotional things or whatever it is, you know, like this is the whole thing. I'm not waiting around. So this is me, and I have to ultimately accept that within myself. And this is the thing, when I accept that within myself, that I am truly comfortable with who I am, the world will reflect that back to me. And I'm so excited for that. Not that that's like the main reason, but that's the experience, that's the creation, that's why we're here. You know, it's like we are here to experience each other as a reflection for growth and learning. And so I am just so excited to have that universal experience. I'm done with self-hate. You know, well, I'm probably not done with self-hate. I'm sure there's lots of other things I need to work on, but I am committing to loving myself. I'm committing to love myself. I am my closest relationship. I am the relationship that I need to be most loving towards, because this is the one that, first of all, matters in this experience, but also once I learn to love myself, I can love others, because the reason we don't love others is because we see them, us within them. We see the things we don't like about ourselves, we see the things that scare us and make us feel disempowered. So once we learn to love ourselves, we can love the world, and I want that experience. So that is why I shaved my head. So I would say it's not for the faint of heart. I know a lot of people who just would not be able to handle it. Don't do it until you really know why, and also you really want the experience. Do whatever you want, obviously, but allow yourself to be ready for it. And let it be a time for self-reflection, in my opinion. Maybe it doesn't matter to you. Maybe you just want to shave head, and that's cool too. So anyway, I think that's it. Hope you like this video. If you have any questions, please comment them down below. Again, please hit the like button. It really helps me out. And hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Many blessings. Namaste. And don't forget, it's all about the soul journey. Bye!